The Right2Know Campaign has planned protests around the country as the NA votes on the Protection of State Information Bill today, and the Western Cape High Court is expected to call more witnesses this morning in the trial of Thandi Maqubela and her co-accused, Ambosisiwe Radebe, with the latest news update. The Right2Know Campaign has planned protests in 6 locations around the country as the National Assembly votes on the Protection of State Information Bill today. Media organizations and civil society groups will also put pressure on Parliament not to go ahead with passing the bill into law. Right2Know Campaign spokesperson Dale McKinley says they will hold protests at Parliament in Durban and at 4 locations in Gauteng.
The main one will be at Luthuli House, which is the ANC headquarters, from 8 to 9 a.m. We are basically protesting the voting on the Protection of Information Bill. We are asking that the ANC pull this bill off, do proper public consultations, and actually take out some of the unconstitutional demands that are in there. And that is what we're saying. We're asking people to raise their voices and to come out and to oppose this bill.
Constitutional law expert Pierre de Vos says almost all constitutional loopholes in the Protection of State Information Bill have been addressed. However, he says the bill can still be tightened.
The bill doesn't allow for such exposure, and even if you expose something that was wrongly classified, that was classified in order to cover up corruption, and you publish that, you are liable for criminal sanction. And that is the big question that is still outstanding and which the Constitutional Court will probably have to deal with.
The Mail and Guardian newspaper will hand in a letter to National Director of Public Prosecutions, Menzisi Melani, today regarding the use of information allegedly implicating presidential spokesperson Mac Maharaj in kickbacks. Mail and Guardian editor Nick Davis says the letter has had to be redrafted to account for new information. Maharaj has laid charges against them for being in possession of a document which could prove the allegations. The charges relate to Friday's edition of the newspaper, which had a front and second page with black blocks covering information it could not publish. It allegedly proves that Maharaj and his wife Zarina received kickbacks during his tenure as Transport Minister. And lastly, the Western Cape High Court is expected to call more witnesses this morning in the trial of Thandi Maqubela and co-accused Vela Mabena. The two are facing charges in connection with the death of acting judge Patrick Maqubela in June 2009. Thandi Maqubela has also pleaded not guilty to a charge of forgery and fraud. 2 state witnesses testified yesterday. Chris Mabuya reports.
The state has so far called 16 witnesses out of a list of 88. Among them is acting Western Cape High Court Judge Jacob Moloi. Moloi testified that he's been a friend to Patrick Maqubela for more than 20 years. He told the court that he was not aware that the late judge had to go for a professional help due to his alleged extramarital affairs. The second witness, Mutiba Gam, a professional nurse, told the court she met Thandi Maqubela in 1999. Gam testified how she tried to discourage the accused from exposing the alleged extramarital affairs of her husband in the media.
Catch the latest news anytime here on Newsbreak Option 1.